Hello and welcome. My name is Faye, and today you are here for your 40-minute bedtime stretch and breathe class, or if you're like me, out in the mountains this morning, an early gentle stretch practice. You won't need any props today, but if you'd like, you can always have a blanket, 2 blocks, or anything else to support you. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you'd like to go ahead and join me in a comfortable place to sit, if you'd like to have your legs loosely crossed one in front of the other, or the bottoms of your feet together and your knees out to the side, or you could even sit up on your legs. Whatever would feel most comfortable for you to be in. Allow yourself to fidget, wiggle, so that you can get just 2% more comfortable wherever you choose to sit this morning or this evening. And then when you arrive, inhale, shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And exhale, roll them down and back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, roll them down and back. Allow your eyes to soften down or fully close if that feels comfortable for you. Allow your breath to return back to a pace that feels natural and relaxed. Relax through your face. Allow your shoulders to melt from your ears. Soften your belly. Allow your hips to feel heavy. And feel your feet, legs, sit bones on the earth. Notice where they come into contact with your body. Take just a mental note to notice what that feels like. Are you leaning off to one side? Is it more evenly distributed? There's no wrong answer. Just simply starting to bring a mindful awareness to the shape that you chose to sit in and how it feels. Invitation to bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Empty all the air from your lungs, and we'll take this 3-part breath together. Inhale, feel the belly, feel the ribs expand, and feel the chest lift. On your exhalation, the air releases from your chest, your ribs contract, and your belly softens back toward your spine. Inhale, completely fill the belly, the ribs, and the chest with air. And exhale completely from the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Stay here for a few more rounds of this 3-part breath. Notice what it feels like as the air moves in and as the air moves out. Whenever you feel ready, you can leave your hands either on your belly and heart, or perhaps you'd like to release them down to your legs somewhere. Palms face down is more grounding energy if this is what you'd like, or if you want a little more lifting energy, palms face up to receive that energy, the good that we will put into our practice today. If you'd like to set an intention for your class, a quality or mindset you'd like to embody or to inspire you throughout your evening or day, I encourage you to do so now. Perhaps it's finding ease and stillness, being present, cultivating a sense of calm or peace. Whatever it is, I encourage you to breathe your intention in and breathe your intention out. Allow it to fill your space. And allow your intention to guide you as you move on your mat this morning or this evening. Take another breath in and exhale, let it go. Gently begin to flutter your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, palms to touch, hands draw to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach all the way up, look up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Excellent. This time, inhale, press your fingertips up towards the sky, and exhale, let them out to your sides. Fingertips come down to the earth or blocks if you have it. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, allow your right ear to drop towards your right shoulder. Option to walk your left fingertips out a little bit further, or you may even pick up your arm and find a little movement either up and down and or side to side to where you feel that stretch in your neck that feels good for you. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. Return back to stillness. Inhale, bring your gaze back through center. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Walk your right fingertips out to the side, just to where you feel a stretch in your neck that feels right for you. And again, option to raise your hand up off of the earth here, and maybe shake it back and forth, or up and down to find that spot in your neck that feels good for you. Take a couple more rounds of breath. On your next inhale, lift your chin parallel to the ground, and exhale, chin down to chest. Stretch through the back of your neck. If you'd like, you could even maybe take your hands to the back of your neck and very gently use your weight of your hands and your arms to allow the head to feel just a little bit heavier. Take one more slow and steady breath in. Exhale completely. Release your hands from the back of your head if you have it there. Inhale, lift your chin parallel to the earth and all the way up towards the sky. Stretch to the front of your neck. Exhale, relax your shoulders. You can walk your fingertips back behind you if that would feel nice, and maybe you press into your fingertips and kind of puff up through your chest. Take another breath in, and then exhale, let it go. Bring your hands onto your knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale over towards the right, back through center, and then inhale to the left and back behind you. Just start to make these circles with your whole body here. They can be as big or as small as you like. Stay connected with your breath. And then the next time you pass through center, go ahead and reverse directions. Notice what sensations you feel. You might want to incorporate your shoulders a little bit more by dipping one shoulder in and adding kind of a twist towards your circles. And take one more full circle here. And then we'll come back to stillness. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. And exhale, walk your hands forward and just allow your back to round. Your chin can come towards your chest. Inhale, push into your fingertips, press the earth away. Exhale, sink your hips down into the earth, allow them to feel heavy. Inhale, crawl your fingertips over towards the right side of your mat. Hi. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, crawl your fingertips over to the left side this time. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, very slowly roll yourself back up right. And let's go ahead and make our ways onto hands and knees, tabletop shape. Wrists are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips. If you have any wrist sensitivity, you can always walk your hands a little bit further out from your shoulders. And any sensitivity in your knees, add a cushion or blanket underneath them. When you arrive, inhale, tuck your toes, stretch through the bottoms of your feet. Exhale, spread your fingers nice and wide. Really press your hands into the earth. Draw your navel in toward your spine. Inhale, allow your belly to droop down towards the floor as you lift your heart and gaze through your arms. And then exhale, release your feet flat to the earth, round through your back, tuck your chin towards your chest, cat pose. Inhale, tuck your toes, allow the belly to drop, tailbone lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, release your feet, scooping round through your back, really press the earth away, create space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. Inhale, start to walk your fingertips up to the corners of your mat here. Allow your head to come down towards the ground. It does not have to touch for your puppy pose. Your hips stay stacked right underneath or right on top of your knees. And the belly is soft and relaxed here. Maybe the forehead comes down to the earth. Maybe the chin, whatever feels right for you this morning or this evening. Inhale, very slowly start to walk yourself back up onto your hands and knees. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, extend your right leg long behind you, toes are on the earth. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, press your heel down. Inhale, rock forward once more. And then exhale, press your heel down towards the earth. Inhale, rock your weight forward. Exhale, pick up your right foot and cross it over your left. Take a peek over your left shoulder. Inhale, return your gaze back through center. And exhale, peek again over your left shoulder back towards your foot. Press your hips to the right. Inhale, bring your gaze back through center. Exhale, keep your legs crossed and allow them to soften back towards each other. As you start to walk your hands back closer towards your legs, just to a point where you feel stuck. Feel the stretch in your outer hip, outer glutes. Invite softness and ease into your face and jaw. Take another breath in. Empty your lungs completely. Inhale, rock back onto your hands. And exhale, uncross your legs. Reset tabletop shape. Inhale, extend your left leg long on the mat. Toes are tucked. Inhale, rock the weight into your hands. Exhale, press your heel back down towards the earth. Feel this nice stretch through the back of your calf, back of your leg. Inhale, rock forward once more. And exhale, press back. Inhale, rock the weight forward into your hands. Exhale, lift your left foot up and cross it over towards your right. Take a peek over your right shoulder. Inhale, bring your gaze back through center. And then exhale, peek again over your right shoulder. Press your hips to the left. One more time. Inhale, bring your gaze to center. And then exhale, soften your left knee behind your right. And start to walk your hands back just to a place to where you feel like you get stuck. You can't go any further. Hang out here for a nice slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, rock the weight forward onto your hands. Exhale, uncross your legs, return back to your tabletop shape. Inhale, bring your knees slightly wider than your hips, big toes to kiss. Exhale, send your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Forehead comes down to the earth. Soften and relax through your face and your jaw. Fingertips can stay stretched up towards the top of your mat, or you can have a nice little soft bend here in your arms if that would feel good. Take a slow and steady breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, back up onto your hands and knees, tabletop shape. Exhale, bring your knees back underneath your hips. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, press into your hands and hover your knees up off of the earth, just an inch. Inhale. And exhale, lower your knees back down to the ground. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, press into your hands. Create a dome-like shape with your upper back. And then exhale, lift your knees up off of the earth. Take another slow and steady breath in. Exhale, let it go. Lower your knees softly back down to the earth. Inhale, lift your knees, and exhale, start to straighten your legs, this time downward facing dog. When you arrive, you can pedal out your feet. Inhale, bend your right knee, straighten through your left. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch again. And exhale, switch one more time. Allow both heels to drop towards the ground. They don't have to touch. Inhale, lift your right heel towards the sky. Toes point down. Does not have to go very high. Exhale, shift your weight forward into your hands as you draw your knee toward your nose. Inhale, reach your leg back up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift your weight forward so your shoulders stack over your wrists and your knee comes to your nose. Inhale, reach back up. And this time, exhale, bend your knee and step your foot forward in between your hands. You can always help your foot here with your hand. Just wherever you are, make sure your knee is right on top of your ankle. So if your foot is way back here and your knee is way there, see if you can walk your foot forward. Excellent. When you're here, feel stable in your legs. Go ahead and gently start to press yourself up into your low lunge. Hands can stay on your knees. Actively press into the big ball mound of your right foot and the shoelace side of your back foot. Squeeze your left glute to feel your front hip flexor turn on. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down in front of you. Shoulders are plugged back behind you. Inhale, sweep your right hand back behind you and twist towards your bent knee. Exhale, hands come back to touch. Inhale, open and twist. And exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open and twist. And exhale, close. Inhale, stretch your hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands down to frame your foot. Press down through your left hand. Inhale, sweep your right hand to the sky, press your shoulder back. And exhale, right hand comes down towards the earth. Inhale, open and twist. And exhale, hand comes down to the earth. Maybe it comes over towards our left hand. Inhale, open and twist. And exhale, close. Inhale, take both hands to frame your foot. Exhale, tuck your back toes, lift your knee up off the ground. And start to step your foot forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, lift up halfway. Crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone reaches back behind you. Spiral your inner thighs to the inside and back behind you. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale this time. Take your hands and slide them up your legs. Rise all the way up to stand. Head comes up last. When it arrives, exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, look up. And then exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, lengthen through your back. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Press your heels back behind you. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Option to lower your knees here if you'd like. Take another breath in. Really press the earth away. Exhale, can you spin your elbow creases towards the front while your fingers stay exactly where they are? And then exhale, bend your elbows, keep them close to the body as you slowly lower all the way down to the belly and relax your forehead down onto the earth. Hands are underneath your shoulders, ground down through the tops of your feet. So really press your toenails into the earth. Inhale, lift your head and your chest up off of the ground. Very little weight is in your hands. This is your baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. You can repeat baby cobra or slide your thumb knuckles back to your lower ribs. Squeeze your elbows in. Press your toenails down into the earth. Inhale, press through your hands. Start to straighten your arms for cobra, or press into the tops of your feet and lift your knees up off the ground, upward facing dog. Whatever variation you're in, exhale very slowly, lower back down to your belly. Inhale, press up to tabletop shape. And exhale, straighten your legs, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, lift your left heel towards the sky. And exhale, shift your weight forward into your hands, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, reach back up, three-legged dog. Toes point down, heel is lifted. Exhale, knee to nose or knee to navel. Inhale, one more time. Reach your leg back behind you. And then exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, closer towards your left thumb. Soften your back knee down to the earth. You can always roll over your mat here for a little bit more cushion underneath your knee. When you arrive, walk your hands up your knee. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Again, we're actively pressing into the big ball mound of your left foot. So that nice fleshy part right beneath your big toe. Press that out down into the earth. And then press the toenails of your right foot back. Feel your inner thighs engage and squeeze. If you want more in your right hip flexor, squeeze your right glute, feel that turn on. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, float your hands down in front of you. Inhale, take your left hand back behind you and twist towards your bent knee. And exhale, brings your hands back to touch. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, stretch your hands to the sky, look up. And then exhale, draw your hands down to frame your foot. Your right hand plants this time. Really feel your hand push away from the earth. Inhale, sweep your left hand to the sky. Press your left shoulder back. Exhale, lower your hand down towards the earth, towards your foot. Inhale, reach back up and twist. And exhale, maybe this time your hand comes down to touch your right hand. One more time. Inhale, open up. Press your shoulder back. And exhale, hands touch. Bring your hands back to frame your foot. Inhale, tuck your back toes. Lift your knee up off of the ground. And exhale, start to walk your foot forward for a forward fold. Inhale, slide your hands up, your shins halfway lift. Crown the head reaches forward. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, hands up your shins, lift up halfway. Draw your shoulders from your ears, nice long flat spine. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. This time reach for opposite elbows here. And just find a little sway from side to side if that feels nice. Or if you'd like, you can very gently take your hands to the back of your head and allow the crown of your head to feel just a tiny bit heavier. Take one more slow and steady breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, release your hands if you haven't already. Lift up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, fold. This time, hands trace your body as you roll all the way up. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Excellent. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees enough so you can make your way onto your bottom. Scoot up to the top of your mat so you have enough space to lie down. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. And then exhale, very slowly roll yourself all the way down onto your back. You're welcome to hold onto your legs here or use your hands down on the mat. And when you arrive Take a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms either to the sky or overhead back behind you. And then exhale, draw one knee into the chest and then the other. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Massage out through your low back. Hands can come on top of your knees, and you can circle your knees out in opposite directions if that would feel nice or good for you. And then when you feel ready, you can return back to stillness. Give yourself a squeeze. And then release your legs down to the earth. Feet plant, knees stay bent. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, and exhale, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Option to take your right hand to your right hip crease and gently press it open for your supine figure 4. You're welcome to stay right here, flex through your right foot, or if you'd like a little bit more, lift your left foot off the ground, interlace your right hand in between your legs to grab hold of the back of your leg or the top part of your left shin. Continue to flex through your right foot. Notice where you feel the stretch. If your leg is lifted and you want to add just a little bit more outer glute hip stretch, very slowly take your right foot, draw the bottom of your feet towards the left side this time, and you should feel just a little stretch here in your outer right hip. You won't have to go very far, just maybe an inch or two. Take a nice slow and steady breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Roll back onto your back. If your foot is lifted, return it back down to the earth. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Arms can come out to a T if that would feel nice. And allow your knees to drop from one side to the next. Just do it a couple of times and then return back to center. Knees in line, or feet in line with your hips. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky this time. Exhale, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex your left foot. You can use your left hand to press your left hip crease open right at the hip joint. Stay right here, or if you'd like a little bit more, start to float your right leg off of the earth. Interlace your hand back behind your thigh or the front of your shin. Notice where you feel sensation. Is it different on this side than from the other side? Take one more slow and steady breath in. Exhale, let it go. If your foot is lifted and you'd like to, again, add that extra outer glute stretch, you can take the bottom of your left foot this time and draw it a little bit over towards the right. And you'll feel in your outer left hip just maybe a little more stretch. You shouldn't have to move very far. Take a breath in. And then exhale, roll back onto your back. Uncross your legs. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Inhale, allow your knees to drop over towards the right. Exhale, allow your knees to drop over to the left. Inhale, switch sides. And then exhale, switch one more time. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your knees, shins parallel to the ceiling or sky. Arms can come out to a T. Then exhale, allow your knees to drop over to the right this time. Gaze can be up at the ceiling or over towards your left hand to add that stretch into your neck. You could also take your left hand to your lower ribs and your right hand on top of your leg to support you in your spinal twist. Take a slow and steady breath in. Exhale. Can you surrender just a little bit more into this twist? On your next inhale, bring your gaze back through center and lift your knees up towards the sky. And exhale, allow your knees to fall over towards the left side this time. You can also support your legs here with a block or blanket in between your legs or underneath your knees for a little bit more support. Gaze can stay up at the sky, or if you'd like to add that stretch into your neck, take a peek over towards your right hand. Or hands can rest somewhere on your body. Do what feels right for you in your spinal twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, feel yourself soften and relax into your twist. Inhale, roll back onto your back. And exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself just a little squeeze here. A little rock from side to side. Come back to stillness. Inhale, separate your knees wider than your rib cage. Exhale, flex the bottoms of your feet and press them up towards the sky. Hold on to the backs of your legs, ankles, feet, or peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, draw your knees down towards your underarms. Exhale, press your low back into the earth. Happy baby. If it feels nice, you could find a little movement. Take a breath in. Exhale, rock over towards your right. Inhale, back through center. And exhale over to the left. You can find a little bit more movement here. Just rock from side to side. Or if you'd like to play, you could bend one knee and straighten out the opposite leg. Switch. Or you could straighten both legs out at the same time. Whatever feels good for you. Just find a couple rounds of play with your breath. And then when you feel evened out on both sides, return back to stillness. Release your hands from your feet. Give yourself a little hug. Plant your feet close towards your heels. Your fingertips may be able to reach your heels here. Hold on to your mat here, or you can press the backs of your elbows and arms into the mat and your fingertips towards the sky like robot arms. Or you could bring your hands just alongside your body and really press into your hands. Wherever you are, take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, press into your feet. Lift your hips up off of the earth. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take a breath out. Keep your hips lifted. Take another breath in. And then exhale, lower your hips back down to the earth. Let's do that one more time. Maybe you take a different arm variation. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips up off the earth. And exhale, very slowly lower your hips back down. Inhale, take a nice full body stretch. And exhale, allow your hands to, maybe they stay up overhead in like a diamond shape. They come out to a T. Alongside your body, on your body, whatever feels comfortable here for you. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. See if you can soften and relax. Unclench your jaw. Release your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Allow your shoulders to feel supported by the ground. Allow your back to relax, your hips to relax, the tops of your legs, the bottoms of your legs, all the way to the bottoms of your feet. Invite them to relax. Perhaps your eyes close or soften down if they haven't already. Come back to the feeling of your breath as it flows in and out. If you notice your mind begin to wander away, keep this practice for yourself by coming back into the present moment. Come back to the feeling of your body on the earth, the feeling of your breath as it flows in and flows out, or any other physical sensations that you may notice. Shavasana. Gently begin to invite in a little movement into your fingers and your toes. If it feels nice, you can rock your head from side to side. If it feels good, you can take a nice full body stretch. Reach your arms to the sky or back behind you. And then exhale, drop one or both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock here from side to side. And then when you feel ready, roll over onto one side. You can use your bottom arm and bend it to support and cradle your head here. Your knees are stacked one on top of the other. Take a moment to just pause. Notice how you feel. This is fetal pose, a pose of rebirth and renewal. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice today. Is this an intention you'd like to carry out through the rest of your day, or perhaps you'd like to change it? I encourage you to do so now, or continue to hold on to the intention that you set. And then whenever you feel ready, you can allow your eyes to gently blink open and start to press yourself up into a seated shape. Find a loose cross of your legs or wherever most comfortable to sit. If it calls to you, bring your palms to touch at the center of your chest. Take a breath in and exhale. Bow your chin towards your chest. Acknowledge all the work, all the effort that you put into your practice today, knowing that it was enough and that you are always enough. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through practice today. If you'd like to close it out with me, let's take a breath in community. So go ahead and empty all the air from your lungs. Take a nice deep breath in. And open your mouth, exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. Gently begin to flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thanks so much for practicing with us. Again, my name is Faye, that's Cloud, and if you want to see more content like this, leave a comment down below. Let me know how the practice felt for you in your body, and of course, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss videos in the future. See you next time. Bye.